The Midnight Ride with Grayman Prepping. How is everybody doing this fabulous Thursday evening? Or, all right, now back in Eastern Time, you're now on from Thursday evening to Friday morning. It's the witching hour. All right, let's see who else here. All right, so first one in was Phelan Clan Wolf, followed by Joe at Grow Big TV, Gunslinger Outdoors, Lori, Suzanne Goulet, Shadow Scout Swede, and they're all talking to each other. Cool. Uncle Al's in the house. And that's all we have checking in right now. Although we have a few others, it looks like we have some lurkers going. Lurkers, not a problem. But please hit that thumbs up button and at least say lurking. All righty. So, yeah, Joe. First off, I had to watch the replay on it because my daughter's working tonight. Was the first night of her stint, so she's working tonight, tomorrow, then Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday next week. So now I'm going to miss next Thursdays as well. Catch the replay on that one as well. All righty. Go ahead and throw that off there. All right, Lori, have a good night. All righty, and let's let me get something else here cleared up and get other stuff here ready to go here. Interesting thing was I noticed this week there was a couple things posted in on Facebook, and then some links from Facebook to some Twitter posts and stuff from the once great state of California, dealing with the great gay man nuisance. And I'm just trying to get the articles up here for stuff. And however, what everyone was reporting him saying did not show up in the, any of my Martinez patch feeds or the San Francisco patch or the Oakland patch. And which is kind of interesting that he made the and all of a sudden mainstream media squashed it, the story. Must be something important about it. Okay. All right. So let's go with some other stuff here. All right. They're still hammering on the listeria outbreaks in California and what was it? 15 other states. But basically, it's peach, plum, and nectarine recalls are what they're on right now. They had been recalling cantaloupe and something else, and so I mean they're picking on all the fruit coming out of this one place in Arizona. So, well, the interesting thing is they said that stuff hasn't been coming out of that place for 2-3 weeks, but people are still getting sick from it. Heck, if we had fruit on our counter over a week old, it's gone rotten and it's been tossed. Yeah, I know. It's just absolutely amazing. I'm just so amazed. All right, let's see here. In Contra Costa County, where the staff sergeant is, a man was sentenced for hiding a camera in the Starbucks bathroom. And he thought he was going to get away with it because he was in California, and they were just going to say, you don't need to be doing that, just send him on his way. CR is in the house. And Duncan 1900 is here. Hey, Brenda. All right, so let's see what else we got. They had a couple refinery PFAS. The one over in Richmond, the Chevron refinery in Richmond, and then the Shell used to be Shell. Then Shell got bought out by someone else there in Martinez, and these are all happening within the same week, couple of weeks of each other. So expect for refineries to be getting shut down just as they're supposed to be producing the winter blend gasoline that is everyone's waiting for because it's cheaper to produce. And oh, we can't produce it, so prices are going to go up. That's my prediction. Prices are going to go up here in the next by the first of the year. Prices are going to start going up on gasoline. Okay, this article I didn't have a chance to read. It came out this afternoon, but it doesn't surprise me at all. Here's the headline: 2 California cities ranked among the 10 most expensive in the world, not just in the United States, but in the world. And let's see if I can go into the article here and see if I can find out if they're going to let me know right off. Los Angeles came in 6th and San Francisco was 10th. Interesting, because the most expensive ones in California came out earlier, and San Francisco was way down the list on that, and Los Angeles was way down. There were a whole bunch more that were more expensive than San Francisco or Los Angeles down in Silicon Valley, but they didn't even make the list. Statistics, you can make, 99% of the people know that 80% of the time you can make anything with the statistics. So, yeah. But San Francisco is very expensive. I remember 20 years ago, there was an 800 square foot house, skinny, long, and it sold for $5.3 million, and it looked like crap. All righty, let's go back here, and the other one is so there's going to be a governor debate started tonight at 6 p.m. So that's about 3 hours ago. I guess Eastern California time. 2 governors will spar over hot button issues Thursdays in a primetime cable debate. And so basically it was the Great Nuisance and DeSantis. So if anybody was interested in that, you can probably catch the replay on that one. But here's the one that's not on there about the Great Nuisance. His big thing that, I've been trying to find any mainstream media reporting on it. He was making a spiel, and he was saying, we're going to bring all the, we're opening up California to all the homeless. We're going to make, give them all homes and stuff like this. And, all this other BS stuff. And it's like, dude, who's going to pay for it? Because you start bringing the world's homeless into California, you're going to chase everybody else out, and there's going to be nobody making money to be taxed to pay for it. And you'll have more companies fleeing California if you pull that crap off. I'm just full of shocking things. Yeah, California's expensive. Oh, really? Let's see. Reminds me of the from the DC movie Batman versus Superman, where Perry White tells Clark Kent, "Newsflash: crime in Gotham, water wet. California expensive." But all right, and I know I dropped the link in there. I forgot to highlight it. So where is the link that I put in there a while back? There it is. So I'm going to pin the link up to the top. There it is. So there's the link for anybody that's currently in the chat commenting. You're welcome to come up here and talk about whatever. Fire hot. All right. Yeah. I mean, everything's just going down the thing. Okay. So yeah. And then the demon rats move to other states and vote the way from where they left. Yeah. Because, we need to make some socialists, but it didn't go right. The Republicans kept us from doing it right in California. So we're going to do it elsewhere and ruin their states. Yeah. Actually, all right, the war in the Middle East isn't the thing behind the gas going up that much because right now all of the American refineries have a good supply from different places other than the Middle East, and the the problem is what's going to be happening is refineries are supposed to be switching to the winter blend in certain states where they have stricter air policies, and now refineries in those states are having malfunctions. So, we're going to have to shut down here and do some maintenance because something's wrong. That's what's really going to jacks the price up is when they shut down a refinery for non-scheduled maintenance, and that's what it'll be. It'll be non-scheduled maintenance, and there'll be a bunch of them doing it at the same time. So that'll granted, it won't be all of Chevron's refineries or all of Shell's or all of Mobil X. It'll be they'll shut down certain ones so they all make money. Massachusetts demon rats called massholes. Hollywood celebrity cotton scandal. Everybody look over here. Pay no attention to the real news. We got glitter over here. We got a celebrity being caught doing something wrong. Yeah. Go back to there. And so, but anyway, that's all the news I had there. So on a lighter note, how many people here are planning on growing stuff indoors this winter? Whether it's, lettuce in one of those aero gardens, whether it's lettuce or basil or something that you can use more often that produces fairly fast. Or planting a tomato plant in a 5-gallon or a 10-gallon bucket. That's what everyone should be working on is getting more stuff growing. Let me check one thing real quick here. And of course, YouTube's been really screwing stuff up in the last week here. Yeah, so I put out a video on Camp Patton Family Compound for members only. It'll go open to everybody else on Saturday. I'll give you a hint on it. It has been so cold out in the shop, and I'm trying to put stuff up. And when they built the shop, they did not square up the corner posts to make everything line up square. And so when they put the walls up, and I'm up there trying to put the sheets of OBS on the ceiling, it's not matching because it's slightly cattywampus, and so they're not going in straight like they should have. Hey, who else did that? Oh, Coors did that. No, not Coors. Coors did the opposite. Busch, Budweiser did that with their light beer, and light sales dropped off to practically nothing on that ones that they put the person on the can. However, when Coors put John Wayne on the can, boom, sales went up. Oh yeah, and they want to have us under their thumbnails and to be able to control us by cutting off the anything that gives us any sort of freedom, like being able to drive around. Yeah, I know. Dick's Sporting Goods here in Idaho Falls had several places they could have gone into. They went into the one that said, "Oh, you can't sell firearms from the Grand Teton Mall in Idaho Falls. You can't sell guns here or any weapons or anything like that." And rather than go to someplace across the street, which was saying, "Hey, yeah, you can sell over here," they decided to go there and they just say, oh, it's the owners that are keeping us from selling. Hardknack Farms. Hey, Wendy, how's it going? So, anyways, there's a lot of interesting things going on out there that are just sad and scary and just, uh. Actually, let me go pull something up over here. Let's see. Oh, by the way, Wendy has started up a second channel, Mrs. Hardknack Farms, because her other one was stalled out. So if you want to help her out, go back to the old one, because she was close to getting monetized over there. I think she was, and just do some playlists, play a bunch of her videos. If everybody we can get more people to do it, maybe they can break the barrier there. But the other barrier going on here with Grayman Prepping, let me get over to analytics. So back on the November 12th, I was going along great, 5, 7, 20, 10, 13, -1 on the 12th. And from the 12th to now, I actually picked 2 back up today. I was down to 1582 earlier today, and I picked 2 subscribers back up. So that is 17, 18 days there, and they've been just squashing things down, and it's just really, really annoying with what they're doing. I guess the 1,600 subscriber is a plateau mark that they don't want. They want to jerk people around on again. So, but yeah, so and then now also all of a sudden my watch hours went down a bunch in the last couple of days. Where in the in October and September, my watch time was through the roof. And now it's dropped down. It's dropping down, and before I was actually hitting like 1,200 to 1,500 watch hours for September and October. November's down to 900 and something. So. Actually, they're nailing a lot of channels. Unless you're a big channel that makes them a lot of money, they're nailing the smaller ones that might be pulling away from the big channels where they can really, charge a lot for the commercials they show. So, and of course, it's Friday morning over where Shadow Scout Suite is. And let's see. Oh, I got YouTube up on the other computer here, and YouTube just got, my YouTube for this live stream just got nailed with 2 ads. The one was going on like a 3-minute ad. So, at least the second one's only an 8-second ad. So that's the other thing too. They're pushing more ads on live streams and stuff now, but I have not seen an uptick in the money of all the ads that are showing up on my live streams now. It used to be there'd be an ad at the very beginning, or an ad or 2 at the very beginning, which is why I had the 5-minute countdown, because the ad would pop up while the countdown's going on. But yeah, and so yeah, exactly. Some of the advertisers are pulling away, so they're trying to gouge all the creators for every nickel and dime they can. But let me check something else here out real quick. Hit this analytics. and hit refresh on that one because I know that I don't think I lost a bunch that today. Okay, actually, okay, so and now Camp Patton has been uh, since the 13th. It's been going on subscribers, but all of a sudden we had a couple days in there. We got a bunch of subscribers and it hit back down to the zeros, and we're actually getting close. We're 15 away from the 5,000 subscriber giveaway over on Camp Patton Family Compound. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. So things are going to be interesting. So, anyway, so I out in the shop there with the misaligned thing. The video I put out was about something I bought for the channel members. I got something to help me put the OSB up and hold it in place while I adjust it so I can put it in semi straight. And so it's going to be on Saturday to everybody that's not a channel member on Camp Patton Family Compound. And then I'm putting together another high-speed one of all the crap I've been doing out there that I'm going to put out on this channel here, so you guys can see what's going on, what I've been doing out there in the shop when I'm not freezing my tush off out there. Yeah, see, Uncle Al stuck at 1900. I'm stuck before 1600. So, yeah. And Tammy Rebel Canners is stuck at 9,000, little over. She's been stuck there just shy of hitting that 10,000 mark. So I mean, she was going good, and all of a sudden she got up to the 9,000. They hit the brakes on her, which is amazing. Consider how many people she has on Facebook, and if she posts her videos over there, she gets more of the followers over there to come see her videos and subscribe to Rebel Canner's YouTube channel. But wait a minute, YouTube's not allowing them to stick. They subscribe and 2 days later they get kicked out. Hey, Suladine, how's it going? So yeah, there's some interesting things going on here. So anywho, yeah, the one thing that I want to just remind everybody, I'm going to keep hammering this all the way through wintertime. Grow something indoors if you can, and if you're not getting snow and a heavy frost, do a hotbed outdoors to grow stuff. Even if you get you can just get an occasional frost. Rainbow chard, Swiss chard, lettuces, spinach, peas, winter snap peas and stuff. Hey, if it's getting down just close down into the upper 30s, low 40s, those will still grow good. And if you make it a hot house or hotbed for them, they'll grow even more, and you'll save money from getting stuff at the store. And tomatoes indoors, well, yeah, you gotta spend 10 minutes a day once it starts blossoms all over the place with a Q-tip, just going really quick to get tomatoes. But hey, those tomatoes don't have a ton of chemicals on them like the ones from the store. Oh, wrong. Okay, so no snow up in Canada where CR is yet. Same thing with Howie. Of course, Howie's out there on the island, so they're surrounded by water, so it doesn't get quite that cold there. Yeah. So we just need to have, some multi-billionaire come up and out with a better platform and say, hey, no censorship here. Yeah. Oh, let's see here. Is that up? That's still alive there. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's just a lot of crap going on here. So Saturday, the next two Saturdays, um, Dr. Paula's not going to be able to make it on to Survival Saturday. In fact, she's going to have to cancel her this Sunday. She's going to have to cancel her live stream or see about moving it to a different time because she's in charge of a parades on Saturday and Sunday. So, but I got some other interesting topics coming up. I took a cutting off of aroma. I grew it in the summer. It's in a pot house with a grow light. Yeah. All right. Make sure your grow lights are full spectrum. Helps them a little bit more. And right now, we're trying to get it to grow. It needs to be a little bit richer in nitrogen to get the foliage growing and everything else like that. And once it gets to a certain size, cut back on the nitrogen fertilizer and add the potash type stuff that gives it to do fruit. And there are some natural fertilizers that are rated with the NKP scale, but they're not the chemical one, just chemical based. They're natural based. So you check into some of those and see about adjusting your what you're feeding the tomato to get it to do its grow. Oh yeah, thank you, CR, for making me think of something. The the $50 food challenge is let's see here. I mean, I got the thing I'm looking at. All right, so the $50 food challenge ends at midnight tomorrow. And let me throw that up there. Boom. And so yeah, you have until December 1st to shop, make a video, and you got to have the hashtag $50 food challenge on it. And you got to include stuff on have a 30-day meal for it, or as many days as you can do for the $50 per person. And let's see here. Need to include where you bought the food or where you were shopping for the food, such as like Sam's Club, Walmart, Aldi, Lucky's, Albertsons, wherever, Costco, and the cost of each item in the video. So that's coming up due tomorrow. So so far I have actually, let me double check, because last I checked, I just had only one person do the video for it. All right, Gunslinger, have a good evening. Get a good night's rest. Let me check this out real quick here. And YouTube. And let me search hashtag FIFTY $50 food challenge. And let's see, what do we got here? We got, oh, okay, CR did put one in there. And all right, so CR is in there. So I need to look at that one. And Super Scout did one. I saw that one. Super Scout actually emailed me last year for the 28-day Excel spreadsheet for making a menu, and did it on that. So someone else is doing a $50 a week. So yeah, but yeah, so far there's only two here from Super Scout and CR doing the $50 food challenge. So anybody else wants to get in there, you need to get in there. Yeah, just here. All righty, I'm just reading up, catching up on the side chat there. It was Jujubee. I know Jujubee was going to do one, but I haven't seen anything on it from her. I'm going to have to go to her channel and see if she did one on her channel. It's just not showing up in the hashtag $50 food challenge. But so far there's only two. So Joe and I just got to pick. All right, who did the better job of it to who gets the $50. Come on, bring up here. Where is it? The $50 gift card or the $30 gift card. So yeah, I'm looking at what they did. But I gotta go see yours afterwards, CR. But you saw Scout's video. It looked like they had a fairly good time doing it, and they did it fairly simple. They did they did online, they did shopping, they did some actual shopping on the store, did some shopping on the internet, got the prices of everything, and put it out there, and actually got a fair amount. So they had a surplus on their budget. So that was also for 6 people. And when you're shopping for more people, it's easier to make a budget work better. Good night, Joe. Have a good night. All righty. Anybody have anything they want to talk about? Anything weird going on? You see anything going on where there? We're expecting weather-wise here. Let me see if I can bring it up over here. All right, so we're supposed to be getting snow tonight in 3.5 hours. We're supposed to start getting snow here, but it says total nighttime accumulation less than half an inch possible. Cool. Then tomorrow morning, it's patchy fog. It says snow likely, patchy fog before 8 a.m. Otherwise cloudy, high near 29. Northeast winds. That means it's coming from the wrong direction for me, which means it's going to blow on the patio again. Chance of precipitation 70%. New snow accumulation of 1 to 2 inches possible. Last time it said 1 to 2 inches, it got 3 inches. Tomorrow night is less than 1 inch possible. Saturday, less than 1 inch possible. Saturday night, less than a half an inch possible. Good. Sunday, little or no snow accumulation. Good. Sunday night, rain likely before 11 p.m. on Sunday. So they took out 3 days of snow and brought the rain in. That's fine. It can rain and melt all the snow away. Oh, what's this? Miss FBI agent getting carjacked in D.C. Shadow Scout, -6 degrees, no snow. Just catching up here, making sure on everything here. Seeing what's interesting going on here. Oh, all right. So the FBI agent got carjacked after gun control meeting. You do know what real gun control is? Real gun control is hitting your target. Ooh, severe thunderstorm in Oklahoma this evening. Yeah, I would prefer to have it raining around here than the snow, simply because what happens with the snow, um, we get snow on the ground, and then it evaporates off like an ice cube in the freezer. You know how ice cubes, they just shrink and disappear in the freezer? Well, that's what happens with the snow around here. It snows, temperatures are cold, but the air movement is such that because even though the water is frozen in the snow, it's still moving. Okay, slowly, but it's moving, and it evaporates away. Whereas rain comes down, hits the soil, soaks in, and goes down to the aquifer. Yeah, I was told I can't get the temperature in here up to 70 degrees with the gas furnace because my wife thinks it's going to cost an arm and a leg, which which I can see, but last month, for the amount I used it in October, cost me $5 in gas. It was more for the monthly delivery surcharge than it did for gas last month. So on Saturday is the new billing cycle. So I'll find out the following Friday or the next or the week after that. When they send out the bill, is like, oh, find out exactly how much I did in November. And it has been cold here, and the furnace has been kicking on. I mean, I don't know if you guys have heard it, but it's kicked on twice so far in the last 45 minutes or so. 40 minutes. Okay, what's going on here? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, wet and cold don't mix. It can rain. All right. It can be wet and cold just so long as it's not wet and then freezing. Um, because if it's not freezing, there's no snow. I don't need to go outside to drive the tractor to plow snow, to shovel snow, or anything else. I don't shovel rain. I just let it run off. Yeah, big snowstorm. It will hit the Northeast. Yeah, I saw that on the weather maps. Yeah, it's supposed to be several weeks worth. Yeah. Oh. But one of the things I'm going to be, hopefully, I'll be doing next year is when I'm cutting down a bunch of the cottonwood trees, and or at least one of them, which will give me probably 5, maybe 6 cords of wood out of the one tree. I may wind up doing a couple of wood stove fires just to add some extra heat quickly, because I've been noticing a difference. Because when I was doing the wood burning stove, it got up to 75 in the living room where the wood stove was, and then as the air was blown, well, the circulating fans blew around the rest of the house, it cooled off. Well, that room was the first place the snow melted off the roof. Well, right now, that's the last place it's melting off the roof, because it's got a little bit more insulation on that peak. Yeah, yeah. You want to see some real microclimates? Go to the San Francisco Bay Area in the summertime. It'll be you'll have to be wearing parkas in South San Francisco. You head north 30 miles into San Francisco proper, and it's in the 60s, 70s, low 70s. You cross the Bay Bridge to over by the toll plaza there going into Oakland, and it drops back down again to you know low high 50s, low 60s. Then you go in about another 10 miles, you cross Interstate 880, and all of a sudden it's 110. Seriously, it's like that. And then you get up in the hills up above Oakland, and all of a sudden it's back cold again. Then you go over the hills into the Lafayette, Orinda, Release Valley, and stuff, and it warms up just a little bit, and you hit the flats again down there in Pleasant Hill, Concord, Walnut Creek, Martinez, and you're back to the. Hang on, what's going on? Oh, commercial right now, ad right now, fast one. They target the ads to stuff you watch. Oh, headphone ads, no ad for there. Yeah, I haven't seen an ad on the stuff I got here, but I'm expecting it to pop up again here in about 5 minutes or so. Let me pull something up here. So, if anybody has any suggestions for topics, Al sent me a suggestion for a topic, and it's been bouncing around a bit. And where did I put it up there? So I moved. It's going to be Saturday, December 23rd. You're going to an evacuation center. Do's and don'ts. That was Uncle Al's suggestion, and so that's when that one's going to be on Survival Saturday. And then Suzanne sent a suggestion in. IA generated photos and voices for scams, and that's going to be on December 15th on Camp Patton Family Compound on Friday night on the Homestead. We're going to talk about that one there. And one that the staff sergeant suggested around about, hey, Glenn, how's it going? Outer Garden's in the house. Lorf's here. Hey. And so the one that the staff sergeant recommended is going to be in the end of January. Life is hard. Woman up. And she didn't mean to suggest it. She was talking about something else. And it's like, great topic for a live stream. So that's going to be there. And Cold War Prepper suggested one. And we're going to go over that on January 9th. That's saws for surviving in SHTF. And his was a portable sawmill too, to include that in there. So those are some of the stuff coming up here. One of the ones that Dr. Paula really wants to sink her teeth into is going to be on the 16th, December 16th. And that is your pantry keystone of survival and health. And so she really wants to sink her teeth in on that one. And let's see here. All right, make sure to save that. And so, she can't make it this Saturday. So this Saturday we're going to be talking about skills on Survival Saturday. You know how to sort through the different types of skills you can learn. What skill is something you might want to do. So there's a lot. So I'm just glancing at the side chat here, make sure I don't miss anything on it here. So there's we got some interesting topics, but if you have a topic you can suggest to us, hang on, let me go down here and replace that banner with that banner off and put the other one down here. Where is the email one? There it is. All right, send it to the Camp Patton Family Compound email, and because that's basically 99.9% YouTube. So, and just say, if you want it to go to either Grayman Prepping or Camp Patton, include that in there. Or here's here's a topic, put it where you want to. And so, yeah. So we got some interesting topics coming up for the. I got interesting topics through just about to the end of February. So there are some holes along there if you to plug stuff in if someone comes up with a really cool topic. Friends have been asking me for a high protein vegan recipes for survival when they can't afford meat. Tell you what, let me run that one by Dr. Paula and Dr. Ron and see if they can come up with some stuff like that. But yeah, so let me take that. Let me go over here, grab that. That's high pro. Okay, I'm copying this out of that one. High protein. There we go. I will put that, Control C, over here onto the side here. And I will put that there. Come on. There we go. All right, I got that one there. I'm going to highlight that so it doesn't go away on me. That wrong one. Wrong button. There we go. All right, cool. All right, yeah, we're coming up on the 1 hour mark and we're really not going high. So we're just going to go ahead and, hey, gluten-free. Cool. All righty. So tomorrow night, we're going to be talking about gardening on Camp Patton Family Compound. For those that haven't put their garden to bed, we're going to talk about things for that, about putting the garden to bed for the winter time. For other areas in the southern states where they keep, especially Florida, where they keep their garden going all year round, or all year round, do most of their gardening in the winter when it's cooler. We'll talk about things that they can do. So hopefully, Glenn can come in on that. Hopefully, Glenn Geeky Gardens and a couple others there will come in. And then see Monday, coming up on Monday with Tammy, we're going to be talking about canning jar and lid safety. So we're going to talk about the things that is being done to those that are canning by companies that you got to be worried about, and then things that you can do yourself to protect your jars and stuff and lids and all that sorts of fun stuff on canning. And so Saturday and Monday start at 8 o'clock Eastern. Tuesday and Friday start at 10 o'clock Eastern. Tuesday, on Tactical Tuesday here on Grayman Prepping, go ahead and get rid of that banner and change that around. The topic for Tuesday is winter get home plans. Everybody has the big thing has been everybody's been pushing this. Do you have a get home bag? Not to evacuate from your house, but to get back to your house, whether you're in a city, whether you're at work, whatever it is. Well, we're going to have to talk about a winter get home plan, because getting home in the winter sometimes is a bit more difficult than the summer. And then, all right, that's what's coming up for the next couple of them here. So I want to thank everybody that's for the support on both, that are support on both channels, and especially here. We have, hang on. Oh, Alaska just had a 5.0 earthquake, Central Alaska. Yeah, which means Central Alaska means it's out in the middle of nowhere and nobody noticed it. So there are, of the 3 different tier levels of members here on Grayman Prepping, I want to especially thank the, I think I got 6 members now that are doing the, and that is, 6 survival level members. And I want to thank those for that. And I am working hard on trying to get the staff sergeant to do some survival videos on from her realm of expertise in accounting and from her time in the military. Glenn is in Florida. Yep. And so's Geeky Gardens. And I'm just having a brain fart here on a couple of the other ones that are down there in Florida as well. Yeah, Wisconsin was, because it gets so cold in Wisconsin, that was one of the reasons we stuck to Idaho instead of going to Montana, North or South Dakota, and on across. Yeah, it gets cold here, but it could be so much worse. Okay, so I'm just looking to see everything. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up now. I want to thank everybody for coming in here. And tomorrow, we're talking about gardening on Camp Patton Family Compound. Saturday back here in Gray Man Prepping is we're talking about skills, and we're going to go over a bunch of skills that you might want to learn and help you rank them as far as which ones would be most advantageous to learn. And then Monday, we're talking about canning jars and lid safety. Tuesday is get home, a winter get home plan. Hey, Mike Christianer, how's it going? Yeah. Well, I spent one winter in Dickinson, North Dakota. Oh man, that place has the worst water. It has some of the most treated water in the United States, and it is so nasty. Ugh. All right, folks. We're going to go ahead and end it here now. And once again, thanks everybody for their input on the side chat and their support. And if you get a chance, go to one of my playlists and click play before you go to bed, and just let it play all night long. I want to see what would happen if we get a bunch of people to watch a playlist overnight and see what it does if it screws with the AI and gets the AI to stop blocking it and lets it to, oh, a bunch of people are watching it. We need to push it out. So, all right, folks, remember, stay happy no matter what life throws at you. Stay safe. Don't go out and do anything foolish. Keep adding to your preps: water, food, medicine, clothing, and skills. All right, take care, and I'll see you around.